Here at Burden LLP, we continue to see a major influx of non-resident investment into U.S. real estate, especially in some of the major metropolitan areas like New York, Boston, Miami, and Los Angeles. U.S. real estate continues to be very attractive to non-residents looking to make investments, but there are important income tax and estate tax considerations that you have to consider to avoid potential disasters. Most non-residents are shocked to find out that there can be a 40% estate tax levied on the valuation of their property should anything happen to them. Most non-residents don't have a tax like that in their home countries, and it can come as a major shock to the system to be subject to an exposure like that just by virtue of owning something directly in the United States. You can sometimes mitigate that estate tax by using a foreign corporation to hold the U.S. real property, but that comes with it some other complications from an income tax perspective, where you may not have rates favorable for an income tax event should you want to sell that property at some future point in time. A trust can sometimes be used to avoid the estate tax issue by having a non-resident make a gift to a trust of cash, not of property, and then having the trust acquire the property. But these are complex vehicles that need a lot of attention and come with their own income tax consequences. You may wind up with the benefit of a capital gains tax by using a trust, but it may require reporting that non-residents are not otherwise willing to do. Using corporations can avoid the individuals having to file U.S. income tax returns, which we find that many non-residents are not willing to get involved in filing in the U.S. system. And while many non-U.S. residents have heard the word FIRPTA, which is basically a withholding tax on the gross value of the property when it's sold, most have no idea how it works, the complexities of dealing with it, trying to avoid it, and what it means in the context of their overall investment. Many times we also see people buying residences here because they have college-age children attending university in the United States. This is obviously a great benefit for the children here, getting to stay in nice places here, but what winds up happening is that non-residents wind up coming to the U.S. a lot more to visit the kids, to do business here, and you have to ever be mindful of tax residency. If you go over a certain number of days in the United States, you become a tax resident for U.S. purposes and then can have all your income worldwide subject to U.S. taxation. Lastly, we find that many non-residents lack the infrastructure here to deal with these types of properties in terms of paying bills, doing bookkeeping, filing tax returns, and having some physical oversight of what's going on in the United States. If you're considering an investment like this in U.S. real property, crucial planning is imperative, and please come see us so we can walk through these important issues with you and structure things in the right way.